love these red seat belts, man. Yeah, there you go. Okay. We are in map 3, JB4. It is 35 degrees out. We have the snorkels on and we have the Takeda intakes. This is gonna be sick. Dude, I love this backup camera. Look at that.
Dude, that's so sweet. They screwed us out of that in the 18.
I love that 360. Look at it looking straight down. It was awesome. You can see everything.
Gives you tracking. If you put it in drive right now, it'll give you front tracking too.
And then
look at that front tracking.
Ha! That's awesome. And then down here, of course, I know they changed this in like what, 2021? Yeah, I think some of the 18s.
That's pretty much the same.
This
looks like that.
This is the shift by wire. It is really cool though how they have the boost gauge over here and the oil pressure. What is that, torque?
Yeah, you got torque.
It goes up to 400. You're gonna have that maxed out.
Will it squeeze you?
Oh yeah, the bolstering GT2 life. Oh, this thing is so smooth. So we're in map 3?
Yeah.
Well, it's been what? 5 months? 5 months since I drove a Stinger. And I'm getting in the best one made. 23 GT2 Touring with all the mods that I like. These are rain sensing, right?
Yep.
You know, it's amazing just like how smooth these cars ride. 1,555 miles, guys.
So you're in map 3 there?
Oh yeah. We're in sport mode already, so cool. And then on these, the shift by wire, you don't push it over. If you want to go into like a true paddle mode, you just hit the paddles.
Just hit the paddle, yep.
Okay, and we're stock exhaust, but this has the valve open.
It opens up when you give it gas.
Oh, okay.
When you don't.
That makes sense.
Only in sport mode, though. Only
in sport mode, okay. Well, that makes sense. I mean, if you're getting on it, it's gonna know that you want to hear it and you're trying to play and have fun. You don't have to like manually go hit a button and remember like, oh, I want it loud.
Nope.
That's cool.
I'm always in sport mode anyway.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, so I have a lot of videos with the Kia Stinger. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. This is an awesome community. I mean, look, Tony's let me drive his brand new 1,500 miles, 2023 Stinger GT2 Touring Edition. That's a mouthful. Yeah. Hey, guys, I got a 2000. Oh, it's an awesome community. And a lot of my videos are like install videos, how-to videos, kind of explaining 101 stuff, all the way down to like how to use the paddle shifters, right? Yeah. Just careful with these ribs. So, you know, it's all about having fun. And again, we're going to be branching out on the channel. We're going to be doing meetups. So I want you guys to show off your build on my channel, highly modified or whatever. Twin turbo cars. And I was mentioning earlier, we have a Audi TT RS 10-second car, beautiful car, and a 2017 BMW M4 Coupe, and it's beautiful. It's wrapped and everything. He just got a carbon fiber front lip on it. So but yeah, today though we have the 23 Stinger in map 3. Dude, if this doesn't make you smile,
man. Without a TCU, isn't it?
Dude, it just kicks. It's right there. It's so refined too. Like the power of this car, the way it brakes, the way it handles, just everything. It's just, they just killed it, man. They knocked it out of the park. Paddle shifters and these extensions just make it like more fun to drive, you know. Oh yeah, that camera when you put the signal on, that's nice. That's really nice. Thank you, man. This is amazing. Like, I love this car. You did a great job. It's so clean. Heads up display is nice and bright.
Our IATs were at 140, now we're dropping down.
Yeah, show that. And that's the nice thing, guys, with the JB4. You can really keep an eye on the very important key metrics. Your IATs, your oil temperature. It's definitely important for it to be at operating temperature though. With turbos, it's twin turbo. You got to feed those turbos that warm oil.
You gotta have a catch can, guys.
Oh yeah, that's the very first mod I would recommend for anyone. Gosh, that power comes on so smooth. Man, map 3 is just, it's so crazy. This feels like it's coming on a little stronger.
Have you noticed the intakes?
I think it's those intakes, man, because you got the snorkels on there, and it's 38 degrees out, so we're like getting some true Ram cold air going in there, and I missed the exit.
They're still dropping.
I might have did that on purpose, Tony.
Yeah, you might have.
Oh, I love this, man.
I was coming here, I was at 50. So we're dropping another 71 now.
Okay.
See, really, once that air cools off, let it sit and run for a while, so it got pretty warm engine bay there.
Yeah.
She's dropping nicely now.
Boy, you know what? I do notice those side bolsters on the seats. Like this is really hugging me like crazy. This is nice.
And when you hit the gas, it just like holds you right there.
It's perfect.
So much different. You're not sliding around or nothing.
Yeah, they just the engineering in this vehicle is just amazing. Like I think it's the best GT car ever made. I'm gonna make that statement just so someone says something in the comment section.
This is my second one. I had an 18 one.
You had the 18 GT2?
They screwed us out of so much. Yeah, the first year.
Yeah.
GT2.
You know what? They
had 18-inch tires on it. They rode way better than this one, actually.
Really? Yeah, well, 18. Did you know they made a diesel Stinger?
Yeah.
Over in Europe? 300 and some foot-pounds of torque and like 200 horsepower. The amount of differences like that in these cars just blow my mind, man. Like all the little changes, because you know that costs Kia a ton of money. Every time they change the tail lights, or you know, you might not think it's a big deal. That's millions of dollars. R&D, just all kinds of stuff. So are you, I know you said the MBRP is like $2,700 because of the active valve, but are you thinking about doing a muffler delete, or?
Yeah, I'll probably do a muffler delete, but I'll probably, since I do have the active valve, I'll save it. And then have that one straight piped out. And then I'll probably either put a resonator or a high flow muffler on the regular one.
Boy, she kicks, don't she?
You can hear the spool too. Not as loud as the engine probably. Engine intakes. Did you have louder noise with those? Or
yeah, those were insanely loud. That was the first mod I did, man. I think I have a clip of it still. I was giggling like a little girl. I was like, oh yeah, this is twin turbo for sure.
So we had 20.4 power boost.
Is that live right now? The boost showing?
Lock on it.
Oh, okay.
But I'm really showing stock, what the stock also on the left and what the GT2's giving it on the right.
Yeah. And guys, this is the all-wheel drive variant, so you know we're planted. Like if this was rear-wheel drive, I couldn't even done that back there. It would have just spun like crazy, I'm sure. I love the digs, man. Oh my god. Dude. That's all you need is 19, 20 pounds, guys. This car, I mean, I've had my Stinger up to 28 pounds one time. End up seeing blue smoke come out my back. 26 pounds, but 24 on the reg once we got things dialed in with the Logic ECU. 20 pounds of boost, because this thing runs like what, 12 to 14 stock, right?
Yeah.
19, 20 pounds, you're going to have like longevity, but it's just miles per gallon. Like that's a very,
whole different car.
It's a whole different car. Like it just hits you all at once. Now, like he mentioned, the transmission control unit in these cars is a weak link. So like you could throw CPI, you could throw water meth, you know, you could get the new high pressure fuel pump from Burger Motorsports, run a higher E85 content. You can do all that stuff, downpipes, whatever, but you're as good as your weakest link. And with the all-wheel drive especially, the transmission control unit, man, it off the line, there's just a lag, but once that lag is over, it hits, it's just, you're just planted, and that speedometer is just going up with the RPMs. Like, it just scoots, man.
It moves really quick.
Yeah. So you like it?
Oh, I love this car.
Yeah, man. You see why I made a channel now? It made me start a YouTube channel. I felt the same way, man. Like, it's just, for the money, there's, what else is out there that can touch it? That is really cool.
I don't think we showed you guys in the video, but it has a blind spot. So
yes.
You go left or right.
Now, is that a 23 option, or?
That I don't know. I think the 22 has it.
Yeah, you guys comment down below if you guys have that on your Stinger.
I think it's 22, 23 GT2s.
Or if you have a G70, you know, it is Hyundai after all, same company. I bet the higher end G70 may do that.
Company.
Sister company?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, like, they may do that.
Did you notice that? For the leading car left?
Did what?
In the display, it said leading car pulled the whip.
Oh, really? No, I didn't. I do notice you have some stuff in the front grille there, like some sort of sensors. And in the center of the Tiger nose, though, there's like a...
Oh, that's where the radar is.
LiDAR. Yeah, see, I had the base GT. I didn't have that, man.
And your front cams are too.
Mine was 43K brand new off the lot, though. I can't really beat that.
No. This definitely wasn't 43K.
No, this is probably, what, 57?
It's 57, and they had the markup on it.
Well, you got the touring edition, too.
And the markup they put on there, the inflation differential, whatever they want to call it. But
yeah.
They basically rip you off for another $6,000.
Bend you over. Bend you over at the dealer. And right now, man, I mean, the car prices are insane. I just made a video, like, walking around the CarMax parking lot, and I mean, dude, they wanted like 47K for a 16 M3 with 87,000 miles on it. Like, ridiculous. Thank you so much for letting me drive this, man. This is you know, this to me, this is the best Stinger, man. I mean, there's a Scorpion. The only difference with that is the back wing, back spoiler. You could easily add that, but
right here, this is carbon fiber in the Scorpion. This plate, this piece.
The GTS is a really cool Stinger too. I know it's orange, it's loud, it's whatever, but there's something about it, you know, it's a GTS, like, I really like it. I don't know. I almost got one once.
Well, for sure.
I think the GTS came in all-wheel drive. Because Callie, this guy, man, he's a buddy of mine, I forget his screen name now. He just got a ZL1 Camaro, it's insane. But I thought he said his was all-wheel drive. But the G70, same power and drivetrain, has a limited slip diff here in the States, so I don't know. The variances between the models and the years and the countries just blow my mind. How many changes that they took on. Oh, I can't argue with you there, man.
But the biggest thing is everything we got ripped off in the first year we have now, and then some.
Yeah.
The wraparound cameras, it was all marketed with that. We didn't get that.
Okay.
We took it out to save some money. All the wiring was there, even the wireless charger, which if you use that, you'd make your phone a toaster.
Yeah.
You know?
If you have the iPhone Pro Max, spoiler alert, it doesn't fit in there. Like, it does, you gotta like really jam it in there though, and it never wants to have full contact, so yeah. But the regular iPhone Pro will fit in there fine.
My Pixel 6 fits in there, but it gets way too hot. It's like a little heater down there. Show the vents on it and everything, but it gets really warm down there the more you drive.
You know, I do notice, and I know we kind of went over this in the interior review, maybe they can see it better now. Maybe we can just use this part for the interior review, but this mirror is definitely different than mine was. It's very like high-end looking. I like the edge on it. It's like a crystal beveled edge in the video, it looks like, but it's very clean. And that's dimming, right?
It don't dim.
It doesn't dim.
Well, if it does, it doesn't, because I have the tinted windows.
It seems like that would be like an auto dim type mirror in such a high-end trim.
But this all had a big wrap around it, and your buttons are actually here in front for your garage door. Now they're underneath it.
Oh, that was going to be my next question. You're tapping into that with the unit and wire tap, so like what's powered about this mirror? Because I don't see any lights, but underneath it right here.
Yep, and your garage door opener, home link.
Okay, home link, nice. It's kind of nice they hit it. See, on my Stinger, you knew it was the powered mirror because it had like this real thick plastic
Right.
Bed
Your buttons are on front.
Automatic sensing lights, heated, cooled seats, heads-up display, side bolstering hits you. I mean, it's leather wrapped wheel, got carbon fiber shift paddles, alcantara. I mean, this is a freaking nice cockpit, man. This is, I mean, it's like you're in an Audi RS5 or something, because with the alcantara and the like these carbon fiber. I mean, this really feels like a high-end car, man.
How you like the red? Is it X in it?
Yeah, these look better in person. I'm not gonna lie, because I've had some people send me pictures of the red carbon, and I'm like, I don't know. But with your red stitching, it makes sense. Now, people with the red leather seats, for some reason, this looks so tacky with theirs.
Right.
You have the black with the red. These make sense. These are nice.
That's why I did it.
I'd keep it.
The black would be more stuff, but I kind of wanted to accent the red.
No, yeah, you did good with that. Good move there. I'm going to give you a 9 out of 10, and that's going to be really hard to beat. You kind of set the bar there. I mean, I think the interior on this thing, they knocked it out of the park. That's a solid 9. Power per, like, dollar, that's a 9. Looks, of course, are subjective. I love the way the Stinger looks, and the aftermarket support for these things is just phenomenal. The side splitters, the front lip, all the carbon fiber you can get, little shift paddles, just all kinds of stuff. Lowering springs. They make airbag kits now, big turbo kits. I mean, these things are good for, like, what? They got forged internals. So I mean,
seen one up 700 horsepower running around.
See what I mean? All-wheel drive functionality. It's a GT car. You got a hatchback. I mean, seriously, I'm literally give this a 9 out of 10. So it's gonna be hard to beat. But yeah, I think that'd be kind of a fun idea, don't you? Like,
yeah,
have people compete, maybe do some giveaways or get some sponsored giveaways or something like that. Have some fun with it. But this summer, yeah, that's kind of like my plan.